It also has this kind of feedback in terms of our voluntary movement. So for example, if I do this and I'm starting to miss, my cerebellum basically has a feedback loop that corrects it, okay? If you have someone, it's called an intention tremor, who has, for example, a damage to the cerebellum, they will do this. The feedback loop is really not working, and they will correct, but they will completely overshoot. Where does this also happen?
When you're drunk.
And what does alcohol affect? The cerebellum. So I think examples are mostly needed whenever a topic is either potentially boring or it is potentially difficult. If it is potentially difficult, an example can clarify matters. And in a class like biological psychology, they also bring everything to light. So they arrested 2 ladies, and one lady was clearly drunk, so they made her walk on a line, and she did this number. So she couldn't really stay on that straight line barefoot. Well, the other lady, they really didn't know what to do with her because they do the eye test too, and that's a pretty dead giveaway. But she was wearing high heels, and she was working the perfect line. And if they hadn't tested their eyes, they wouldn't even have known that she'd been drunk, and she was the driver. Now, can anybody guess what her profession was? They make whatever you learn about your brain and about your nervous system become real, particularly choosing examples, for example, like brain disorders or brain dysfunctions. It just makes it more real, and it makes it more feasible, and it brings it from the abstract into the concrete. Go ahead. She was a pole dancer, so it's inappropriate that it is, but she was used to being on heels all the time. It wasn't a big deal. So for her, walking the line was a joke, even while she was drunk. Well, she was still arrested because she was drunk. Her eyes were a dead giveaway. But this is how important the cerebellum is. But even there, you know, practice makes perfect. You can train your cerebellum in that sense too.